What's good, YouTube? Make sure you check out my website, analysisplayground.com, for NBA tributes, NBA breakdowns, and NBA rookie analysis, all for free. And make sure you subscribe to the newsletter to get updates on the website without you having to check every day. It benefits you and me because you have to check every day when new content, it automatically tells you. Okay, now we're gonna run down a quick top 5 shooting guards at each position for 2015. This is predicting. First, number 5 is debatable because there's so many good shooting guards in the league. You got DeMar DeRozan. You got so many dominant shooting guards that's coming up on the come up. But I'm going to go with Monte Ellis playing for the Indiana Pacers. He was a top 5 shooting guard last year, potential all-star player, but he got missed out because they picked Dirk over Monte. He's going to the East. If he can put up 20 points or 19 points and 5 assists or at least 4 assists, and on 45 plus shooting, he can easily be an all-star in Indy because there's so many guard spots open in the East. If they can be a top seed in the East, they got to give somebody an all-star. You know Paul George is going to make it if he healthy, and I don't see why Monte Ellis couldn't make it in the East. For the 4th, this is Klay Thompson was a little bit streaky after the playoffs. Memphis, they locked him out. They shut him out. In Cleveland, they locked him out. So Klay Thompson been a streaky player, but his defense, you can't take that. And he still is able to score 20 a night, and he was an All-NBA team member last year. It's hard to keep him off the list, and you know he's gonna work on his game, add more to his game, and get better like he do each year. So I don't see why he can't be a top 5 shooting guard again next season. Number 3, I got Kobe Bryant. He had a good ending of the season. He was shooting terrible from the field, stat padding the first beginning of the season, shooting a bunch of shots. At the end of the season, before he got injured, he started taking better shots and started getting more rebounds and started getting more passes. If we can get that more complete player in Kobe instead of the scoring Kobe, it'll be a top 5 shooting guard easily because he's a good passer. He's a good scorer, and he's a good rebounder, and he always plays good defense when he's locked in. So I don't see why Kobe can't be a top 5 shooting guard next year. And Jimmy Butler, number 3, he said, I watched ESPN First Take, he said he already working and adding more to his game. He can pass, he can rebound, he can defend, he can score 20 a night, and he shot over 45% from the field. He was shooting more than that before he came back from his injury. He started shooting a little worse from the field, but he still ended above 45. He's better than a volume scorer, but Jimmy Butler only going to get better from here on out, and he's a lockdown defender, and he only going to get better at that. So Jimmy Butler, the sky is the limit for him. I can see him being a top 2 shooting guard in the future if he can eventually pass James Harden, which is going to be hard to do, but he already got in the top 5, so he only can go up from here. Number 2 is Dwayne Wade. He was already a dominant shooting guard, but when Chris Bosh got injured, he started declining his efficiency and his turnovers went up. That's because they have enough floor space and enough weapons on the floor to compensate Chris Bosh and the rest of the floor spacing that he had. So Dwayne Wade had to take tougher shots and more shots because it was harder to score because you don't have enough weapons on the court. But Dwayne Wade, to me, is the second best shooting guard when healthy. And the number 1 shooting guard should be on everybody's list is James Harden. He just destroyed the league last year. Almost second in scoring, top 10 in assists, in the top with the rebounds, averaging over a steal a game. Got better defensively, got better playmaking wise. Now he got the ball less in his hands because of Ty Lawson. He only going to get better, and that's going to cut his turnovers down. And he's still going to have the ball in his hands enough to average 5 to 6 assists. And you're going to get a lot of easier assists because they're going to be a lot of the hockey assists and the straight line pass assists. So the pressure is off of James Harden because he got a good point guard now. So I can see his efficiency rising up, and that's going to make him a top 5 player when his efficiency rise up and the ball is less in his hands. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Check out my older videos. Feel free to like my videos. And Monte Ellis not a top 5 point guard, shooting guard. He was an honorable mention. It's Klay, Kobe, Jimmy Butler, Wade, and James Harden. Monte Ellis was an honorable mention. So let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Let me see your list in the comment section below.